So thank you so much for your interest in this workshop with Biodanza, Identity and the Four Animals. So I thought it's nice to share a few words about this work. And I think that many of you that have been with Biodanza for a while have experience in the weekly group, for instance, maybe dancing the tiger, or maybe the snake, or maybe all the animals. And for some of you, it's a little bit more new. So I like to say a little bit more about it. So in Biodanza, we can approach the animals in a couple of different ways. And one is to work more shamanistically, to awaken the animals as a animal force, more from a more mystical perspective. And in this workshop coming up now in April, however, we go in the more classical way, more to the movements, with more substance to our everyday life. So the four animals we will awaken are the tiger, it's a snake, it is the hippopotamus, and it is the heron, which is a bird with very big wings. And everything we do in Biodanza is stimulating identity. So we are kind of pulsating with stimulating our vertical axis. This is here I am, I'm conscious of me, and me relating in the horizontal, like relating with the world, co-creating with the world. And this we always balance into like kind of letting go of my identity, just being part of everything. So we oscillate between these different states, stimulating and let them nourish each other, truly to nourish each other. And these four animals, they represent very different qualities in our lives, in our relation with the world, with ourselves, with others. And they are also representations of the four elements. So the tiger is represented by the fire, the snake is represented by the earth, the hippopotamus is represented by the water, and the heron, of course, is represented by the air. So I will say a little bit more of each of them. You can say that the heron and the snake more represent my vertical axis. No, sorry, the heron and the snake. Me ascending, going down, going inwards, going to the roots, going in this perception of me and this taking flight into the world of me, like this ascension and descending. Whereas the tiger and the hippopotamus is me coming out, being stimulated, expressing myself, or just enjoying myself. And so the tiger, it is fire, it is determination, it is the courage to stand up for who I am. It's the courage to, even to confront, even to approach what is difficult for me, and to have this stamina, this rooted power, the dynamism of movement, of interaction, and so we both awaken it, like stimulating in ourselves and also in the encounter with life, with each other. It's a very lovely practice. And then we have the snake in the earth element, which is, I can also be more curvy, more enjoying, more these movements of the snake, you see those movements. So the snake, we can dance in different ways. It can be more mystical, more inward, like the snake. You see that as a symbol in medical, like in pharmacies, for instance. It's a transformation, the shedding of skin, rebirth, but it also represent like my sensuality, my seduction, all this juice. So which one of these we will step into, I'm not sure, maybe both of them, we'll see. And then we have the hippopotamus in the water, this big lazy animal, which also actually is very dangerous because if something comes in between them and their food, they just attack. So, but that is not what we are dancing. We were dancing into this possibility of just enjoyment in the group. They are just there together, halfway into the mud, halfway into the water, and just like hanging around. And when do we do that as humans, and still be connected? So we call it like the gregarian instinct, which is the instinct of enjoying being in community, enjoying my body, enjoying just being alive, like being alive. And then we have the heron in the air element, which is this symbol of myself taking flight with courage, of spreading my wings, of seeing from perspective, of even to embrace life, like love. This animal, which have this huge wingspan, is a symbol that I can embrace life, I can embrace love, I can embrace the flight of my own journey in life. So we hope you would like to join us. It is an inspiring and very, I don't want to say useful, but it's really like relating to our lives, and making like a circle of qualities that balances each other out. So you're welcome to join, you're welcome to ask questions. In this weekend we have some people from the school that are still in training. We have people that are already teachers, and we have people that are dancing in our different groups. Some with a lot of experience and some with less experience. So all together we will unite and go on this journey. So for some of you, you are also teachers or in the school training to become teachers. As you know, there is an extra training for you 2 weekends after. But you can read about that, or you can ask questions about it. So warmly welcome. It is in Dancify in Oslo, in Hasle. It's a new place we haven't been to yet, but we heard it's really great. So welcome, and see you. And you have to sign up before. You can't just come in the door. You have to sign up before. So you find a link in this event. Take care. Bye bye.